Hi, my name is Suzanne Wagner, and we are doing the Numerology and Astrology for April 6th, 2021. This is one of my daily offerings. I do a combination of the numerology and the astrology. I hope you enjoy it. If you add all those numbers together, you're going to get the number 15. If you add the 1 and the 5 together, you get the number 6. The number 6 is artistic, harmonious, and uplifting to the souls of humanity. That process will allow each of us to go within and find out more about the gifts that we carry. To do that, we often have to take off the present ego's coat and put it aside. That is how we can allow the next level of our evolution to bubble up and come into our vision. Be aware of if you think you have something figured out. While that might be true, any attachment to a particular perspective can become a block for further growth that is always possible. Art manifests from constriction, constraint, and the desire to find hope. Art is the attempt of a soul to seek out that which has been hidden within. Art is the soul playing with the threads of reality in such a way that we learn to begin to manipulate those threads of the tapestry consciously. We twist and turn them around and take risks that sometimes go nowhere and at other times lead us to another reality that was always there, patiently waiting for us to enter and explore. The number 6 understands that all art, all spiritual journeys, and all forms of awakening are doorways to untouched levels of consciousness. Never stop exploring the possibilities of who you are. Never accept the definitions of others. Never believe that who you are right now is all that you can ever be. The astrology today. The moon continues to play in the irreverent sign of Aquarius. Emotionally, we are seeking expansion and progression of the many ideas that we have been contemplating. It supports us in being intelligent and friendly. The moon and Saturn align, and it brings a serious and determined tone to the day. The unusual is sought out and cherished as a moment when the obvious has less appeal. Venus is sextile to Mars, giving us more creative insight into those that we love and the progress that we want to attain as we move forward. This transit helps in many ways by making the flow a bit easier than it has been. Connections with new people seem promising and interesting. You may feel compelled to make changes symmetrical and beautiful. Our charming side comes out and seems to be able to manifest movement with less effort. Prosperity requires interaction, not avoidance of the process. Jupiter and Chiron semi-square. It is the start of 3 of these transits. One will be in August and the next will be in November. And this makes us have a hunger for understanding. We want our personal philosophy to align with who we truly are, but that can be a bit of a stretch. It will be a challenge, to say the least. Life is a process of letting go of what we think we believe in or what we believe is true. Never settle for what is offered at the moment. Know that so much more is going on than any of us realize. Do not let your limited view of reality lead you astray. All expansion can cause a profound personal and spiritual crisis. This moment is designed to show us something if we are ready. There are moments when the quest for greater understanding seems clearly defined. But at this moment, we may feel blind. Knowing does not always serve the greater purpose. Not knowing forces us to trust something intangible that is just outside our awareness. Now would be a good time to decide if we have what it takes to become something that we did not know was possible. My quote for today: prosperity requires interaction, not avoidance of the process. And my blog for today. I touched the dream many times as a child. I knew that what arose would take me far from what I had known. A part of me could feel the pull of the karmic past. A part of me knew to push against the defined boundary of this bubble of reality. I knew I was boundless and explorer beyond time. I knew I had more to offer, and I would not let the perceived physical restrictions stop the expansion and expression of who I came to be. Something inside kept whispering, "No, don't stop." I look at what my karmic past determined were going to be the constrictions in my life. I knew that fear was the pattern that poisoned my vision and was keeping me from peace. I chose to embrace the fear instead of keeping it at bay. I chose to remember the pain that kept leading me astray. I know that this moment in time was supposed to be impossible. I was not supposed to exist in this place I am now, in this dimension in time. Another outcome was predetermined and rejected by me. I do know that every time I stepped past the obvious, I could feel whispers of time drop away. With each choice, I could feel the karma slip off my soul and into the ethers of time. The configuration of my body held linear time together by adhering to old beliefs, old wounds, and old agendas. Freedom came when I let all that I believed drop away. Discovery is greatest when it lessens the hold of time. Magic exists just beyond our adherence to those physical and human laws. When the bonds of karma melt away, you realize that time and karma are tied. Untie one, and the other dissolves. And that is how you become connected to your highest and most awakened self. Thanks, everyone.